50 fascinating facts about the USA that you never knew. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting to check out, see what facts we got about America. Just learn something new in this video.
Today we are looking at 50 strange or
strange ones,
little known
okay.
facts about the United States.
Right.
Now, before we get into this, I got a side note for you. There are some extra strange things that have gone on in this country that I had to take out. Yeah, I went down a long and
Wait, you have to take it out? Bro, we need to know these facts.
twisted Google rabbit hole researching this video. There was in total about 20 things that ended up on the editing room floor, so to speak, that
Oh, no, it needs to do a video on them. The weirder, the better, bro.
definitely would have gotten me demonetized. Maybe I'll make another video with those and put it up on like my blogging channel, or I'll just put it on Twitter. Who knows? If you want to see that one, let me know in the comment section below. Today's video is kind of fun. Some of these things you might know, but I'm sure most of them you don't. But I guarantee you're gonna find quite a few that are really interesting. Got it? Get it? Good.
Bro, I'm
Let's take
actually
a look.
excited for
Number
this.
1, the state of Alaska is big. As a matter of fact, it is so large that it can hold the entire state of Texas inside it twice.
Mad.
Number 2, there's a town
That's actually crazy because Texas is really big.
in Pennsylvania called Intercourse. Number 3, the world's largest frying pan
Yo, does anybody live in that town called Intercourse in Pennsylvania? Does anyone live there? Let me know.
is in Rose Hill, North Carolina, and they actually use it to cook with occasionally. It's not just some fiberglass
Wait, what?
liner. Number 3, the world's largest frying pan is in Rose Hill, North Carolina, and they actually use it to cook with occasionally. It's not just some fiberglass frying pan they
What, is this the frying glass? I mean, the frying glass? What?
put up for decorations. Number 4, the first
A frying thing we like you fry bacon on, right?
American flag was sewn by Betsy Ross, who was only paid $1.25 for her work. And even by
Wow.
today's standards, it wasn't much. In today's money, she got paid $34. Number 5,
first
Wyoming
flag.
was the first state to give women the right to vote. It was in 1869. Number 6,
cool.
there's a town in Arizona called Nothing. Number 7, the tallest mountain
Yo, listen, if you live in Intercourse or nothing, I've got so much respect for you.
in the United States is Denali. It's actually the highest mountain peak in North America with a summit elevation of 20,310 feet above sea level. If you look at base to peak, because it's the land that it's on is above sea level, it's about 18,000 feet. Number 8, there's a giant ball of twine in Cocker City, Kansas. It
What is that? What actually is that?
weighs over 17,000 pounds. Like most of you, my first thought was, why? Number 9, the United States is the only country to have landed humans on the moon. Number 10, the
Wait, is that still true? What, since the moon landing, no one else has been on the moon?
state of Montana has 3 times as many cows as it does people. Number 11,
Mental.
the shortest river in the world is the Roe River in Montana. It's only 201 feet long. Number 12,
Oh, that's cute. That's actually cute. Cute little river.
the Statue of Liberty was a gift from France that arrived in New York City in
Right.
1885. Here's the strange thing. It showed up in the United States in 214 crates.
Huh?
Putting it together was going to cost a lot of money New York City didn't have. There was at least 5 other major cities that wanted it that had the money to put it up. New York City was about to lose it. So it sat in crates on Bedloe Island. Giant newspaper man
What? I thought France gave the Statue of Liberty already built. No?
Joseph Pulitzer started a funds-raising campaign that got the money to put Lady Liberty up to where she is to this day. In
Oh, no
1956,
way.
Congress renamed Bedloe Island to Liberty Island. 13.
Yo, that's actually mental. I thought they just, I don't know, put it on a ship. I don't know. I didn't know how to pull it up.
There's a town in Nebraska called Monowai, and it only has 1 person. Yes, it's a real town. It's incorporated. Number 14 only has
Wait, there's a town that only has 1 person. Hey, cool little stat.
1 person. Yes, it's a real town. It's incorporated. Number 14, the United States has the largest number of billionaires in the world. Number 15,
Could have
the
guessed
highest
that.
temperature ever recorded in the United States was 134 degrees Fahrenheit. That's in California's Death Valley, and it was in 1913.
Wow.
Number 16, the longest suspension bridge in the United States is the Verrazano Narrows Bridge in New York City, which spans over 13,000 feet. It connects Brooklyn with Staten Island. I was
Crazy.
going to do one of my little things where I like to give you the wrong answer, like I was going to say it connects Staten Island to Queens, but New Yorkers lose it if you make that mistake. Even if I say I'm kidding afterwards, they still won't recover. 17, the United States has the largest prison population in the world.
Oh, wow.
18, the first McDonald's restaurant was opened in San Bernardino, California in 1940. It
Wait, 1940 McDonald's. What?
was just a single place. It wasn't until 1955 when businessman Ray Kroc got involved and started it on the path to what it is today.
Oh, wait. There's a really good movie on Netflix. What is it called? Founder? Oh, I can't remember. I watched it years ago. Really good. It was about McDonald's and how they bought property and stuff. Really good watch if you want to watch it. It's basically about how McDonald's came about. I've kind of forgot a lot of it, so I might rewatch it at some point.
19, the state of Maine has the largest toothpick manufacturing plant in the world. Like sleep tonight.
Cool.
Number 20, the world's largest diamond was found in a South African mine and was later cut and polished in New York City.
Oh, wow.
21, the United States has the largest economy in the world. 22, the first successful powered airplane flight was made by the Wright brothers in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina in 1903. The strange thing is, it wasn't at Kitty Hawk. It was south of Kitty Hawk at a place called Kill Devil Hills. And the other strange
Yeah, I'm flying nowhere near those hills.
thing, most people think it was just a glider. No, it had a motor. 20.
You know what's crazy, right? Imagine being the first person, like actually feeling it, to fly. Because they had, like, the very first person. No one else has ever flew before, right? Bro, imagine. That would be crazy. Like, no one's done it before. You don't know how it's going to go. You're literally going up in the air for the first time. Boom.
23, the largest ball of paint in the world is in Alexandria, Indiana. You know why? Because that's where it should be. 24,
Wait, what do you mean ball of paint? What do you mean? What do you mean ball of paint?
the Grand Canyon was formed over millions of years by the Colorado River. Yes, millions of years. 25,
Oh, cool.
the first public library in the United States was opened in Boston in 1854. 26, the first successful heart transplant was performed in the United States in 1967. I didn't know it was that far back. I thought for sure it was going to be in the 1980s.
90s. Yo, wait. That's ages ago. Huh? How did they even have the equipment to do that? And it was successful.
27. The state of California has more residents than the entire country of Canada. They have
Mad.
more maple syrup, though, than California. 28. There's a town in Iowa called What Cheer. And it's a fitting name because this place, there's no cheer going on here. It's nothing but boarded up buildings. 29. The United States consumes more chocolate per capita than any other country.
Mental.
30. The highest waterfall in the
Ooh.
United States is Yosemite Falls in California.
I really want to go to Yosemite. I really do. It's high up there on the list of things I want to do when I go to America.
It drops 2,400 feet. 31.
Wow.
The longest escalator in the Western Hemisphere is in the Wheaton Metro Station in Maryland. Number 32. The United States is home to more serial killers than any other nation. Like, way more.
Right, listen. This, you could guess this because on Netflix, all the TV shows, all the movies, whenever they bring out a Netflix documentary on a serial killer, most of the time, pretty much, I'm pretty sure every single one I've seen is based in America.
I don't know if it's something in our water or what's going on, but we always seem to have a new serial killer every couple years.
Every couple years?
We have some that are working all the time, working. That sounds great. But yeah, it just always seems like every handful of years, we get some new serial killer that's been at it for like 10 years.
You know what? That's actually mad to think about. That is actually crazy. Like, right now at this moment in time, there is somebody, like, there's a serial killer about. Because when you watch these documentaries, it's always like they catch him 10 years later, right? So right now, bro, that's scary, that is. There's some serial killer right now covering up their tracks, blah, 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 not caught yet, will eventually be caught, and then, you know, Netflix will release a documentary. But Yeah, that's mental.
33. The first U.S. capital was New York City. 34. The United States has
it's actually
the world's largest military budget. It's
Right.
over 800 billion right
mental.
now. Next in line is China, and they estimate theirs is about 250 billion. And India's after them, and they have less than 100 billion. 35. There's a town in Oregon called Boring. 36. The United States has more tornadoes than any
I wonder if boring's boring.
country in the world
Yep.
every single year.
Love these videos.
37. The highest capital city in the United States is Santa Fe, New Mexico, at an elevation of 7,198 feet.
Cool.
38. The world's largest snowflake on record fell in Montana in 1887. It measured 15 inches wide
Huh?
and 8 inches thick. At some point, doesn't it stop being a snowflake and becomes a really nice looking chunk of ice that
Wait, a snowflake that big?
fell from the sky? 39. The United States has the most airports. 40. The first drive-in movie theater in the world opened in New Jersey in 1933. 41.
wow.
The first person
Oh
to
wait, is that where like you park in like a car park and you watch a movie in your car? I really want to experience one of those. Even though you guys have told me they are bad, but I feel like, you know, because of the movie stuff, I just want to experience going there for you know, one time.
receive a Social Security check was Ida Mae Fuller, who received $22.54 on January 31st, 1940.
Hell yeah.
42. The first ever televised presidential debate was between John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon in 1960. 43. The U.S. rail network is comprised of nearly 140,000 miles of track and
Oh,
over
wow.
100,000 bridges. 44. Paul Geidel Jr. He served the longest prison sentence of any inmate in the United States. 68 years, 257 days. Now, there's another guy that spent more time in prison, but he had been out on parole for a few years. So
Okay, right.
Geidel spent his time continuously, even refusing to leave at one point. Yeah, they gave him parole and he refused to leave. He stayed an additional 6 years, then finally left to a nursing home. 45. The first automobile accident in the United States occurred
I can't imagine being in prison for that long, man. Bro, like that's your whole life.
in New York City in 1891. 46.
What's that?
Accident in the United States, finally left to a nursing home. 45. The first automobile accident in the United States occurred in New York City in 1891. 46. The Louisiana
1891?
Purchase,
What was that, horse and carriage?
in which the U.S. bought city in 1891. 46. The Louisiana Purchase, in which the U.S. bought vast amounts of land from France, costs only 3 cents an acre. 47. Yuma, Arizona's high school team is called the Criminals. The school was established in 1909. Yuma High's mascot came in when the original school building was destroyed by fire in 1910. The school then used the Yuma Territorial Prison, which had been closed for the next 3 years. Classes were actually held in the cell blocks, and assemblies took place in the prison hospital. Because of this, and the fact that a Phoenix newspaper one time called them a bunch of criminals because they thought they cheated in a football game, the name stuck. 48.
It's pretty
The
cool.
U.S. has the highest rate of opioid addiction in the world. 49. In
Unfortunate.
1893, there were only 2 cars in the state of Kentucky. They had a head-on collision. And
Wait, no, that's gotta be a lie. Are you telling me there was only 2 cars in the state and they actually crashed? Bro, they did that on purpose. They had to have done that on purpose.
And number 50, the United States has the highest rate of teenage pregnancy among developed countries.
Oh, wow.
I brought that up in a video a few years back, and some guy argued it was because of bikinis. Yes, teenagers' swimwear is getting them pregnant.
Yo, what are they
Alright.
putting in the swimwear? But really good video. Enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. We're gaining super close to 30,000 subscribers. Appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm also live every single day on twitch.tv/LFWG. If you guys want to check me out over there, I'll see you all in the next one.